Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to hit the opera on you knuckles. Yo, we up. Wake up. Time to get your cake up. If you don't have it on demand, I will shake up. Now we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia was down most of last week against the Panthers. The Panthers should have beat them. But the Panthers did what I knew they would do. They would fold. They had a lot of injuries. Not only that, when you're relying on Sam Darnold to win you the game, you're not going to do well. Now, in this game here, the Eagles have got to establish the running game. The Bucs, they've been okay against the running game. They've been good, but not great. So what they have to do, they have to get the running game going. So they get the running game going, they'll be able to establish the pace of the game. And the pace of the game, of course, would be slow it down. Time of possession. The only way to beat Tom Brady is to keep him off the field as much as possible. Keep him off the field as much as possible. You want him off the field. You do not want to deal with Tom Brady for the whole game. Now, the thing with the Eagles is that they can run the ball. Jalen Hurts can throw the ball. Jalen Hurts has not been a problem these past 5 weeks. The problem has been that they've had injuries, and then, of course, some of the play calling at times. And then he's hitting receivers in the hands. The receivers have been dropping. So the Eagles, this game could go either or. The Eagles can mess around and come out and ball out, because the secondary of the Bucs is not that good. Richard Sherman, he's on the back end of his career. So he'll get in on some plays, but then there's other plays that he'll give up. That's just how it goes. Excuse me. That's just how it goes. The Tampa Bay Bucs, of course, they're really rushing 4. They're not really blitzing a lot because they don't have a lot of bodies on the back end. The only way to blitz is if you have a reliable secondary. That's when you blitz. The blitz, and then also if you have a good front 7 to great front 7, you will love to blitz. Now, if you have a front 4 that is just unstoppable, then you don't have to worry about nothing. Then you can just rush 4, let everybody drop back, and then make them beat you. Jalen Hurts, of course, to me, I would try to do a lot more screen plays. Not only screen plays, I'm throwing wide receiver screens. You want to do everything as possible to help Jalen Hurts. You do not want Jalen Hurts getting into a shootout. You want to control the pace of the game. Hurts has the legs escape from the pressure. I would like to see a lot more comebacks / hitch and goes, post plays, because the Buccaneers pass rushers had a week under their belt. Remember, JPP just came back last game. I think David's playing. If Levante David is playing, it's going to be a long day. But for the Eagles to win, they have to do RPOs. They have got to run some waggles. They have got to get Jalen Hurts moving the pocket. You can't let him sit back there and be a sitting duck. Devin White, JPP, the rookie number, that one guy they got number 9, he's good too. So, yo, they gotta play better. Now the Bucs, in order for them to win, is run the hell out the ball. Run the hell out the ball. Run it down their throats. The Eagles have injuries. They're missing a lot of key people. So just run the ball. Mike Evans and Godwin should feast this game. AB should just terrorize them. AB down the seam should be, man. That's going to be dangerous. Now, defensively, get the Hurts, stop the run. That's it. All you have to do is get the Hurts and stop the run. If you stop the run and get the Hurts, they're in trouble. The Eagles ain't going to do nothing. They got too many injuries, and they're very soft up front. Now, like I said, if the Eagles come out and hit them in the mouth and ball out, would I be surprised? No, but I just don't see it. I think the Panthers last week are fraudulent. I think they let the Eagles get back in the game. I think today, the Bucs are going to put a hole in them. It's going to put them on ice, leave them there. Then bury them. But that's what I feel. I have the Bucs winning this by 2 touchdowns. I think it's going to be close most of the game, and then down late, Tom Brady will put the Bucs up. And it'll look like a blowout when it was a good game. So I think it'll be by 2 touchdowns. I'll say... I'll say 31-17. Tampa Bay improves to 5-1. Now, Kevin Durant has come out and he supports Kyrie Irving, and I'm like, duh, of course he does. Kevin Durant hasn't said nothing because that's that man's business. Stop trying to turn Kevin Durant and James Harden against Kyrie. It's not going to work. Why do you think these guys are on the team together? Well, James Harden came later, but KD Mook came with Kyrie because he knows that the league don't like them, and if they stick together, that everything will be fine. Kevin Durant went there because Kevin Durant needed people around him he can trust. He didn't trust Draymond because Draymond was going over there pillow talking LeBrownies. All crying and shit. Man, you know he don't like you, LB. You know, he be tripping. That's okay. That's okay. We got something for him. We got something for him. Like, for real. You got these plain old bum ass players who all want to befriend each other, be all cool and nice to each other, and then when competition come, you know, they don't want to do nothing. Now they're talking about Dame Lillard going to the Nets. Why would Portland trade Dame Lillard for a guy who's not taking the vaccine? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. And then not only that, Kevin Durant supports him. The organization did what they had to do. Kevin Durant is staying out of it. Kevin Durant knows how Kyrie is. He feels what Kyrie's going through. But see, this is the thing. This is the double standards that you, as the fan, dumb, F-A-N-D-U-M-B, that you idiots do. You guys fall in love with the storyline and narratives instead of just falling in love with the game. And I blame this on the Jordan era. Because Jordan's time in the 90s, because they was doing nothing but storybook. Making Michael Jordan out to be the superhero, everybody the villain, when that was far from the case. Michael Jordan was the biggest prick and a-hole damn near in history. But yet people want to diss Kobe and diss all these other guys. It's a joke. Now, Kevin Durant is doing the smart thing and saying, look, I support my brother. I support my brother. I support everything that he does. And that's the truth. Support everything he does. He's never had a problem with anything that Kyrie is putting out. He's never had a problem with anything that he's talking about. The problem that Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving always have is the media. The media is on LeBron's side. They do whatever LeBron wants them to do. Now you'll have people saying, well, Fox News talk about him. Yeah, because Fox News is ran by the white people. They don't like LeBron like that. They'll show his games, but they don't like him like that. But Kevin Durant stepping up and being behind his buddy, being behind his brother is real big. That shows a lot of loyalty. That shows a whole lot of loyalty. And see, that's what's lost today is loyalty. We don't have loyalty no more among one another. It's always either jealousy or it's always I don't like you or you don't like me attitude. You know how it be. So, we'll see. We'll see how this ends. Kevin Durant, I believe, is very furious with the Nets organization. All this is allegedly. By the way, all this is allegedly. Kevin Durant is real pissed off, I think, at the Nets and other media people. For real. And shout out to Ticket TV. But I disagree with you, Ticket. LeBrownies is the reason why they're going after Kyrie. He's a part of the system. He's a part of the problem. He's a part of the good, what Kwame say, the get along game. Yeah, the get along game. Yeah, that's him. He's front and center. Don't give that bum ass dude no, don't give him no pass ticket. See, Ticket a real one. But that nigga, LeBrownies, that nigga far from real. I done heard so many stories about that bitch behind closed doors. It's not even funny. So let's be real about it. So thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you guys love what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you all for listening, and we are out. DC!